Well, hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to the channel. Well, today we're talking about the season finale, episode 10 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, season 2, entitled Hegemony. Hegemony, tomato. And we're going to go through the trailer today, as well as some promotional photos from the episode, have a look through them, see if we can glean any extra information about what's in our season finale of the show. Looks like it's going to be quite an exciting, action-filled episode to end out the season. Okay, so without further ado, let's get a look at the trailer for this last episode. Okay, let's get into it.
My God. To any Federation vessels in range, need help. Under attack by the Gore.
We don't know what we're walking into down there.
I don't plan on leaving them behind. You were born for this, Erica. It is possible someone could have survived. Hope is a choice.
You've told me that one before.
Maybe I'm just saying it because I need to hear it.
Okay, so let's have a look at some of these images from the trailer one at a time and see if we can extract any more info as to what our plot's likely to be for our last episode of the season. Well, here we have a town square. Looks very much kind of reminiscent of Hill Valley in Back to the Future. Very studio backlot looking set, like the Universal Studios backlot here. It sort of looks a little bit artificial. And in this part of the scene, we have Captain Marie Battelle. She's looking up at a Gorn mothership that's coming into view there. Obviously, the Gorn are taking over this system entirely. Here we've got a shot of a corridor, which is potentially on either the Enterprise or the Cayuga, because both the Enterprise and the Cayuga are both Constitution-class ships, but obviously quite a damaged situation post-Gorn attack. Got a window here down on the planet's surface, which is pretty badly sprayed with blood, clearly from Gorn attacks on humans. Here we have the same town square, this time at night time. We've got a Gorn tail in the foreground there. We've got fires burning. We've got a Gorn standing on top of some playground equipment or something there in the background as well. Captain Battelle, she is alive in this scene, even though she is a bit blood splattered, and there's obviously a lot of blood spray and splatter around the walls and the bar and the ceiling and everything in this room. So it looks like there's been a complete massacre that's gone on here. Got a little baby Gorn here walking across a console on what seems like a shuttlecraft. It seems the Gorn here in this episode are quite young Gorn, like we saw in the season 1 episode. Here we've got a shuttlecraft covered in debris, burning its way through the atmosphere down to the planet's surface. I'm guessing the way Pike gets around the can't fly zone or whatever is by pretending this shuttlecraft is a piece of debris from the Cayuga and it's burning up through the atmosphere, entering the planet, shuttle disguised as debris, in order for them to get down to help survivors. As part of our away team that's heading down to the planet's surface, obviously we've got Dr. Mbenga, Chief Medical Officer, there to assess injuries and so forth from the Gorn attack, and I've obviously got exobiologist Sam Kirk there as well. Lieutenant Erica Ortega, she's piloting the shuttle heading down to the planet's surface. Obviously, she's got a bit of grin on her face because she is thoroughly enjoying this big nosedive they're doing down to the planet at terminal velocity. The saucer section of the USS Cayuga, absolutely trash. The Gorn have completely destroyed the ship entirely. Nobody could have survived this. They would have had to either be on the planet's surface or in escape pods because the ship is toast. Nurse Chapel here, she looks like she's completely unconscious, knocked out, and hopefully not injured too badly. Got Pike here, he's packing a phaser rifle, he's wearing the away mission tactical uniform there, and we've got a piece of kind of gore, bit of bloody giblets or something hanging from the roof there in front of him. Here we've got a shot of Lieutenant Nonian Singh Lan. She's clearly part of the away team as well, down on the planet's surface, being head of security, and looks like she's in the mood for killing some Gorn. In this shot, it looks like we've got a trashed shuttlecraft in the foreground, and in the background we can see the saucer section of the USS Cayuga. It's burnt through the atmosphere and it's crashing down onto the planet's surface. Here we've got a shot inside the corridor of what I'm assuming is the Enterprise as opposed to the Cayuga, where we've got explosions going off. We've got a crewman in the foreground being hit with a blast from the console there, and we've got, I think it's Pelia with another crewman in the middle of the hallway as well. Looks like they're copying it on the bridge as well, with Uhura and another crewman are getting tossed around the bridge, no doubt at the hands of a massive Gorn attack on the Enterprise. We've got Captain Pike and Captain Battelle having a bit of an embrace here, obviously a reunion, that she's okay okay. Pike will be very glad to see that Marie is still in one piece at this point in the episode. Hopefully she stays that way. Nurse Chapel in an EV suit, floating in space with a phaser pointed at maybe a Gorn we've got there. We see a Gorn in the background of a shot from the previous trailer with Spock in it, so hopefully she's about to shoot it here. Spock doing a bit of a spacewalk from the Enterprise over to the sources section of the Cayuga. I'm guessing there's a mission here where they're basically setting the sources section to hit the planet's surface as a means of disguising the shuttle journey to the planet. We've got the Enterprise being attacked by at least 3, if not 4, Gorn hunter ships, all shooting the Enterprise, taking impacts on its shields there. Got Chapel and Spock holding hands as they watch the sources section of the USS Cayuga impact with the planet's atmosphere and start to burn up. We've got Lan and Pike here taking a bit of a breather in a very blood-splattered room on the planet's surface, no doubt waiting for the next stage in their mission to get underway. All right, let's now have a look at some of the promo photos that have also been released to showcase this final episode of the season and see what they're all on about. In this shot on the bridge, we see Pike in his tactical away mission uniform, Spock behind him with number 1, Mitchell at Ops, and we've got a nameless red-headed, red-shirt crewman here who no doubt will be not surviving the duration of the episode. Shot of Lan here looking very intense, as she tends to do. Obviously on a mission to kill as many Gorn as she can and get as much revenge as possible. Here's a shot of Spock and number 1 in the briefing room of the Enterprise, obviously working out how they're going to tackle this mission. Sam Kirk here in his tactical away mission uniform, looking not particularly worried. He's looking pretty smug. In the background we've got a sign that looks like it says shelter access perhaps. Uhura here at comms. She's listening in to probably the message from Starfleet ordering them to stay on their side of the new demarcation line separating Federation space from the new Gorn territory. And here's Pike in the captain's chair wearing his tactical uniform, looking very intense, and he's a man on a mission to save some lives and kick some Gorn butt. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Sci-Finatics yet, don't be shy to do so. Click on that big subscribe button to stay current and up to date with all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this in-depth look at the trailer and promotional photos for our last episode of Season 2 Star Trek Strange New Worlds, entitled Hegemony. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be an exciting finale to the season of the show. Also, check out my merch store, where there's heaps of cool Star Trek and sci-fi themed hoodies, mugs, caps, stickers, you name it. Heaps of stuff there. Cool designs for you to check out. Pick yourself a bargain and help support the channel at the same time. Guys, I'll be back very soon with my review of the very final episode of Season 2 on Thursday. I'll catch you soon.